RDR fam, how's everybody doing? Hope everybody had a great weekend. Mine was phenomenal. Got to get some blue crab this weekend. My wife went out of town. She's allergic to shellfish, so hard for me to get crabs when she's around. But she went. Ooh, excuse me. She was out of town, so when mom's away, the cat or the dog, whoever, is gonna play, and we had some good times. Me and the oldest to the youngest had some good times eating some crabs. So anyway, y'all didn't come here for that. Y'all came talk about DR, and let's talk about it. So yeah, let's see what our range was today. Let's see, 44.72 basically to 94, so 20, a little over 20 points, and so that's good. That's a good range for us to have. Now, today was tricky, and I'm going to tell you, it was one of those days where I probably should not have traded, but I was like, let me just jump in and do some set and forget trades. Today was not a set and forget kind of day, right? So today was a set and get got kind of day for me until the end of the day. So I actually took two trades today, and we'll go through them real quick, and ended up being flat on the day. Actually, I took three trades today. I'm sorry. I lost the first two, and then we'll talk about the end of the day, which is the one that I kind of made all that back on. So pretty much a flat day, which is today for me today was good. All right, and so again, following the rules today, and what you'll notice, of course, is we confirm low here on the DR. Now, if you notice, we had this kind of move, that V kind of move almost for the setup. So even though I was expecting, a move down, this move right here kind of just threw me off because it was like that just messed up the entire, little short bias I had to the downside. So it wasn't really sure. So we confirmed low. I said, okay, fine, that's what we're doing. And the next candle we actually retraced back up, okay, which is what we like to see, that green candle retraced up. So we didn't make it up to we did make it up to IDR. So I put my order on DR, okay, on DR low, all right, which is again following the rules. Now notice what happens. This second green candle comes and picks me up, but then just reverses, okay. Now what I had was I had a basically a 2.5 point stop. Like I told you guys, I'm in my funded account, so I do 5 points for the take profit and 2.5 points for the stop loss. So first trade, that so again got in around 44.73, and was out, right here, right, just let it take itself out, which was good because price did go back up. And if you notice what happened here, let me get rid of this. Because so I was even thinking, like, even if I had held it, or made my stop loss higher, one, I would be way up here at 44.81. So that would be like a 10 point risk, almost, which definitely not doing that, right? So now price did come back down, but it actually never got back down below DR. Okay, so which is a problem, right? Because here's what happened. So my first trade is over here. All right, stopped out. Okay, boom, done. All right, so now price goes up, comes back down. Now my rule is I'm going to put an order on DR low as price starts to come down. Well, actually, didn't know if it was coming down. I just saw it go up. Put my order here, waiting for it to come back down. So it comes down and picks me up. Okay, get rid of that. So when it comes down, it picks me up. It had already dropped 5, 6 points, right? So from here, let's say from here, that's 44.79. Down here, all right, that's 44.74. So that's 5 points right there. So it had already dropped 5, 6 points. But again, that's not my rule is not to try to get it at the top. My rule is to get it on one of the ladder rungs. Okay, and so this is the ladder rung I was looking at. And normally that would work out fine. You'd get a drop down here, and price would continue to go down. That didn't happen. Now, what I ended up doing was, got down here once, then it came back up, came down again, and I saw that it was kind of doing that, equal low there. And so, if I was being super aggressive, I was like, I'm just going to get out right there because that was still, maybe a couple of points. I believe from actually, no, it wasn't even a couple of points. It might have been like, let me see, I think it was 4 or 5, maybe 6 points. Okay, but I saw that again when it comes down and actually has that equal low. That's a good opportunity to say, like, it's probably not going to work out right, or if it does, you can get back in later. Okay, so I should have closed out, but I didn't, and then price reversed on me, went back up again. So now that's the second one that I am getting stopped out on. Okay, so at that point I'm like, you know what, I am done with this market because it's not making sense to me right now, and I wasn't trying to play the reversal game or the contrarian game, which would have been trying to buy as price went up. But and again, like I said, I was busy. I probably shouldn't have been trading today. But again, I follow my rules because honestly, if I was really being aggressive, there was a lot of trades here that I could have taken where we had these fair value gaps, and these are bullish, and so price would have been going back up. And so I didn't even like pay attention to those. I had one here. You had opportunity here, opportunities here, right? So these are really easy opportunities, to take price on the way up and had a pretty good return. But again, I'm still confirmed low, right? So I'm following the rules. So, I mean, there are some days where if I'm being aggressive, I'll take trades like this. But today I was just like, man, I was kind of bummed out that I had gotten, the first two, I gotten stopped out on the first two. All right. And so price goes up and I'm saying, wow, maybe they're going to, I got here and again, I was a little frustrated, right? So we had price go up here, but look where it goes up to. Goes up to zero point 0.5 fib. So what I normally would have done would have been put an order here on the zero point 0.5 fib for it to come back down to pick me up. And that would have been, 5 points or so. That was, I want to say, about 84 down to 80-ish or so like that. All right. And so there's opportunity there that I could have taken. But again, I was a little frustrated earlier, so I just didn't take it. So I could have been going up, taking this price up and down at the same time, and then back up based on those fair value gaps. But again, like I said, didn't do that, so I'm gonna stop harping on it. All right. Now, so price continues to move up, and then it starts to consolidate, kind of for the afternoon. And so I said, I'm again like before after my first two stopped out. I said I'm just gonna wait till afternoon, wait till about 3 o'clock, see what they do something. Because normally at 3 o'clock they're gonna make some sort of move, and that's exactly kind of what happened. So what I saw at 3 o'clock. Let me get rid of this if I can. Okay, so at 3 o'clock, what I want you to notice is now remember we confirmed low, right? So at right around 3 o'clock, 3:15 or so, we went all the way up here above IDR. Which now, if you remember, for all the rules, if I go to the opposite side, then one or two things going to happen. Either I'm going to end up with a false DR day, right? If it goes up and closes above that DR line, or I'm going to have a retirement setup. Okay, and so when and now I had a alert set. Remember, I set my alerts every morning. I set them on both sides. I set the low and the high. IDR. I set IDR low and IDR high once the after 10:30 because I want to see what I want the system to tell me when I need to pay attention. And so after 3 o'clock, alert goes off here, and I see that I'm above IDR. So I actually put an order here on the IDR low, IDR high for price to come down. And so if you notice, we get up, come down right around 5 points here, right? So I made up for my two losses there. I'm probably down a couple bucks because of commissions, but overall, I mean, not a hit, really a hit to my P&L when it comes to my funded account. So that was the trade. So I saw retirement set up here. I took that. I just took the first 5 points off. I was trying to get back to even, trying to scratch my way back, and that's what I ended up doing, which is good because if you notice, price actually just ended up turning back around and going back up above. Now we never closed above DR high, so this was a real DR day. It just wasn't as it wasn't It wasn't just doing what it was supposed to do, at least in my eyes, as far as how my rules are set up. Okay, were there opportunities? Absolutely. Were there non-DR opportunities? Absolutely. Um, but trying to focus at work, trying to do some, I got some major projects I'm working on, and then trying to keep up with kind of what's happening in the market is a little bit tough. So, um, get in where you fit in, right? And today was one of those days where I just couldn't spend all day looking at the market to find those opportunities. And honestly, like I said, the ones I saw, I wouldn't have taken anyway because they were contrarian to what I was expecting the market to do. So that's the story for today. Again, not a clean DR day, just kind of got in his own way and turned around on me. And so we'll see what tomorrow brings. Right, tomorrow's Tuesday. Don't forget, I'm still using the I think these are September contracts. I will be switching over very shortly, probably tomorrow. I'm just setting up my Z contracts, which are the December contracts, um, or the December chart, so I can swap over to those. Right. So Friday is when these options expire. So don't keep that in mind. And the numbers are about 50, probably about 50 points difference in the numbers. So anyway, that's it. Hope everybody had a great day. Hope everybody was profitable today. And love on your loved ones. You never know, you won't be able to do it again. So take advantage of the opportunity. And appreciate all the support. And we'll talk to you later.